Okay, starter.
All right. Get going. Welcome back to the Donkey Punch Central Awards for 2010. What we're going to be doing now is we're going to be getting into our MMA section a little bit more. What you doing,
No, I'm just looking at something.
All right. Thought he was doing some calisthenics. Whatever. Got to keep the blood flowing. These videos are exciting. You got to keep the blood flowing. What we're going to be talking about now is we're going to be talking about our top 10, and I'll say this for the benefit of the MMA community, pound for pound, even though it's not, our top 10 favorite fighters of the year for 2010. Basically, just, they had to have fought at some point in 2010. I mean, like you said, you'd have probably put Genki Sudo on there, but
yeah, I would have put Genki Sudo. Yeah, this is just favorites. This isn't like the best fighters of the year. This is just, win or lose, we like them.
Yeah, like Tito. Win or lose, I keep fighting.
Shut up. Shut up. We don't quote Tito here. Not in this room.
Oh, I just did.
Yeah. Get out.
See you later, guys.
I'm doing this by myself. Here, just let me... Alright.
Good.
Okay.
Alright, so like I said, this is going to be our top 10 fighters of the year for 2010. And do you want to get started, or do you want me to get started?
You get started.
All right. I'm going to start with my number 10 fighter of the year. My number 10 fighter of the year is the Dream Lightweight Champion, Shinya Aoki. I like his Aoki pants. I'm gonna throw that out there right away. He's like he said before we started, they're not really. He doesn't really wear them anymore.
Yeah, he's not rocking them as much.
I mean, anybody that knows MMA probably knows about Aoki's Aoki pants. They also know about the Aoki Plata, which was
possibly the greatest finisher, submission of all time. Why not?
Pretty close.
Top 5.
Yeah. Oh, easy. Yeah. I only wish it would have happened this year.
Yeah.
We could talk about it. Our best subs of the year, but we might mention it anyway. We're certainly not afraid of talking. Aoki was. I was under the impression that Aoki fought quite a bit more in 2010 than apparently he actually did. I thought he was at 7 or 8 fights. Yeah. Before he fought his last fight. But
he still fought 5 times.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, in pure MMA fights, Aoki was 3-1 this year. He lost to Gilbert Melendez, who's the Strikeforce lightweight champion. Oh, sorry, quote, got exposed by Gilbert Melendez, quote unquote, because anybody that says Aoki got exposed by Melendez, who's pound for pound probably top 5 or top 10 or whatever in the world, how can you get exposed by a guy that's probably in the top 10 fighters in the world?
Yeah, he's probably the best or one of the best lightweight fighters in the world right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Melendez is. Not of all time, although he could certainly get there.
Yeah.
But just fighting right now, top 3 easily.
Very, 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 very high. So you had Aoki, he lost to Melendez, so he didn't win the Strikeforce lightweight title. Oh well. He's still a Dream Lightweight champion, defended the Dream Lightweight title against Kawajiri, had another win in Dream against Marcus Aurelio, and then he had his little bastardized fight here against Nagashima just recently at Dynamite, which was 1 round of K1 and 1 round of MMA and then 1 round of K1 and 1 round of MMA or whatever, which was, he's getting a lot of flack for the way he acted in that fight, kind of like Anderson Silva in the fight against Chael Sonnen. But I mean, just sort of. Well, I mean, he ran away from a kickboxer.
Chael Sonnen.
Oh, sorry, Silva and Damian Maia. The Silva Sonnen fight we'll talk about later. I'm sure it'll come up. But, so dude ran away from a kickboxer. Ran away from a good kickboxer. I mean, I'd run away from a good kickboxer, so I can't hold it too much against him.
He runs away from me. I can't even.
I'm scared of him right now. But, so, I mean, Aoki's my number 10. He probably could have gone a little bit higher. Certainly would have if he actually would have fought all the times that I thought he fought this year. Because, like I said, I thought he was at 7 or 8 fights before his fight with Nagashima. But Aoki's my number 10.
It's a good choice. I won't throw him too much, just he fought, 3 pretty top guys.
Yeah.
At least 2 top guys this year.
Hmm.
Which is as much as the UFC fighters fight.
So most UFC fighters only fight 2 a year, regardless of whether they're top
Yeah.
competition or not.
So, I mean, he lost 1, but then he beat Kawajiri in a very impressive fashion.
Yeah.
So, Aoki is your number 10.
My number 10. Even though, Aoki, if you're watching this, because I know you are, bring back your Aoki pants.
Yeah, we love them.
I want to see you. That's probably why you lost to Melendez. You weren't wearing your Aoki pants. Bring them back.
All right. Anything else?
No, I'm good.
All right. My number 10 is Kazuki Miyata. Or Miyata?
Miyata, I think.
I'm really bad at pronouncing names. Just so you know, I'm probably going to pronounce names wrong.
Miyata.
Anytime it goes to anything foreign, I suck. Anyway, that's my number 10. And, the guy's not like the most amazing fighter, but he's certainly, he's getting better. But you know what I love about the guy?
What's that?
The guy German suplexes. And when he
like Chris Benoit.
when he did it at Dream 16, he did 2 in a row, which I thought was amazing. And you know what? Recently he fought at Dynamite, and he promised that he's going to German suplex this guy. So he did it 4 times. And you know what? If you German... I mean, yeah, okay, he doesn't finish fighters as much as he could if he wasn't always going for the suplex, but he's going for the suplex. And it's funny you said, like, Chris Benoit, because the voice actually said that in Dynamite.
Oh, did it? Oh,
he said something like, just like Chris Benoit, so there you go.
That's what Chris Benoit used to do.
So, he's my number 10 because of the German suplexes. Just anybody who goes.
Yeah.
Who goes out, he says, I'm going to German suplex this
With
guy,
the
and
intent.
then actually does it. So every time he gets a guy's back, German suplex. Not many fighters are like that.
Don't even worry about defending the rear naked choke. Just
No.
expect to get suplex.
Even though the suplex may not always hurt, and it can put you in a poor position. I mean, his wrestling's good enough that he can usually get on top of the guy after he German suplexes. But yeah,
Right.
all about the German suplex. So,
Nice.
that's it.
Absolutely. I haven't seen a lot of Miyata's fights aside from, of course, the German suplex one in it was Dream 16.
Yeah, it was, and it was beautiful. That
was gorgeous because
Two
he does it and then he gets
pitch
up and he does it again.
2 pitch perfect ones. Just completely what you'd expect from a pro
Exactly.
wrestling German suplex.
I was waiting for like Jim Ross to pop up. What a German suplex! All right, so that's your number 10, Miyata. My number 9 on the year is I'm gonna try giving a little love to Bellator because Bellator doesn't show up too much on.
We're not giving a lot of love.
We're not giving a ton of love to Bellator because there's very few name fighters that fight in Bellator.
The only person I was going to throw on my list, and I didn't, so I'm going to say it just quickly. I was going to throw Megamoo on my list, but then I ended up not.
Megamoo.
So that would have been some Bellator love.
Yeah, it would have been some Bellator love.
I decided against it.
Whatever. But my number 9 I'm going to throw on there, Hector Lombard. Hector Lombard is the middleweight champion in Bellator. He won their... I guess they had a I guess it was a Grand Prix, a middleweight tournament, because that's the way Bellator does it. They do tournaments. So he won Bellator's tournament to win the middleweight title. Lombard, it was 5-0 in 2010. Now, he didn't beat anybody really with a name. Shlemenko, I think, was the only guy that had...
Yeah, he's fun. Bellator is what it is. You get a few really top guys, like Eddie Alvarez.
Yeah, that's true.
And Megamoo and stuff. But, but Bellator is a great company.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. I mean, I'd be upset if we lost Bellator.
It's just not quite on that level yet.
Yeah.
But
it's on the production level of the early UFCs, so who knows? Bellator could blow up. They just need
they're good though.
Need more exposure. But I mean, Lombard himself fought at light heavyweight this year, fought at middleweight, fought at a catch weight of 190 pounds. He's the Bellator middleweight champion. He's the CFC middleweight champion as well. Like I say, five fights in 2010, 5 wins. Owns the fastest knockout in Bellator history, 6-second knockout of Jay Silva.